This is the Police 2 seems to take us to a more rural department with a sheriff who is in over her own head. And from the looks of things, she's called upon Jack to set her straight. But we're going to look into this. I'm very excited. The soundtrack, the gameplay's always been fun. It's kind of a management style where you strategize and you figure out what to do first. From what I've seen, this one actually puts you there on the calls. So yeah, the soundtrack for these games has always been brilliant. The gameplay has been entertaining. The story, though, the story is absolutely fantastic. So this is the sequel. Let me do this real quick. Alright, Odie, you're back.
Hi.
An option of full screen or windowed.
Gotta go windowed.
I've opted for it. Alright. I don't know if you're in the stream or not, but we're going to get into the starting cutscene.
Ah, well, let me pull that up.
I'm already excited. We got all the things I love. Rural, small town, snowy as fuck. Great ass story, amazing soundtrack that I'll probably be borrowing for RP later. Much excite. This is when you need a bourbon and a cigar to play at like max capacity and peak. We have the bourbon. I'm not going to smoke in my house. The music has faded out and we are left with a kind of a blizzardy wind. A howl, if you will. You in?
I am in.
Let's do this.
Howl of the Wild.
Necktie Headquarters. At approximately 1 in the morning, the Sharpwood Police Department received an anonymous call. The source said he knew where we could find the headquarters of the Neckties, a gang of drug traffickers that recently arrived in the town. Anonymous information is rarely reliable, but for Sheriff Wells, shutting down the Neckties was the department's primary goal. So he immediately went to the address indicated along with 2 other officers for backup. Turn-based. So we're all moving to take cover. This is all new, by the way. Nothing of anything we do is... we did with the first one is anything like this.
For better or for worse, or too early to say?
So if he's spotted, it tells me to go here. Give him a baton.
Get on the ground.
So then you arrest him. Alright, we got one in the bag. Hey, Z-Wolf, how you doing? Uh-oh.
Roger. We have visual.
Got a new guy in play. Shoot with the taser.
Roger.
Alright, he's been tased. He's not looking too good. We move for the sack tap.
Roger. Roger.
And we're gonna pepper spray this fella. So for 4 turns when we use a stun move like that, they're actually dickered.
On the ground.
Nice.
1 down. Well, 2 down in total.
Roger.
We're gonna get in breach position with this fella. We're gonna move closer to this one.
On the ground.
Give him the old braces. Take a drink of bourbon. Alright, no suspects were in play out here, so they didn't get a turn. We still haven't raised the alarm, then the enemy won't see through the window. Okay. So we're all moving a breach on this house. Since we got the window, we can see him. We're all in breach position. What's the control here? There it is.
Roger.
Ram time. It's telling me to shoot him.
Roger.
I just took out his shooting arm. Oh boy. Got an undocumented room. And the music has changed. We're in through the window on her.
Roger.
This guy don't give no fucks, he just says move.
Roger.
Moving into breach position.
Roger.
Fuck that door up. Oh shit. November 21st.
But today, I wasn't so lucky. I mean, it wasn't just a regular funeral, was it? All Sharpwood showed up. Can you imagine? I had a teacher, Mrs. Dawson. I haven't seen her since the 3rd grade. Figured she'd moved or died. I mean, it's not easy to lose track of someone in this town, right? And today, I'm looking at her in the crowd, all alive and healthy. Imagine, right? And the crowd was huge. It wasn't even a crowd, more like a whole river of people. I mean, you look at all of them and you can't even see the end. All the roads were blocked. Just thinking. It's weird. There's this dead guy who's making it so an alive guy can't get his groceries on time, right? I mean, I just wanted to say, I really respect Sheriff Wells. He died a hero, right? Ask anyone. Everybody says he's a hero. But I'm just saying, I got a job to do. I don't want to lose it. Nobody wants to lose a job because it's not easy to find a new job in Sharpwood, right? So,
The money's right there in front of your nose. Don't bother with the change.
Mr. Nash, thank you. I just wanted to say that you don't need to call Mr. Summers. I mean, he'll be yelling at me either way. I deserve it, right? I'm just... Oh, by the way, those cigars you asked about? Caesars, right? Mr. Summers said we normally don't have them in stock, but we can order them. Maybe it'll take a couple of weeks or so, but what's a couple of weeks when it's a quality product, right? I remember one day I was looking...
Forget it. I don't know how long I'll be staying.
Oh, I hope. I mean, I hope that you won't be leaving too soon. You're like our best customer, or at least one of our best customers, am I right? I know there's a lot of stuff going on. Lots of folks are leaving. Even Pale Charlie left, and he's even older than you. He's 90 or something, maybe even 100. I mean, I'm sure you'll find yourself a decent job, right?
Yeah.
I mean, have a good day, Mr. Nash.
Well then. What? Wha- Are you kidding?
Ahoy.
Howdy.
It just crashed.
Laying there, Crickers.
This is the police too. It just crashed on me.
Roger.
Better be able to skip cutscenes. I'm not listening to him ramble on for days again.
Negative. Roger. Get on the ground.
And now the game isn't popping up on my stream.
Uh-oh.
I think I know a way that might get around it. See if this works. Yep, there we go. That's some fancy intro. They always have a really good narrative style to it. I'm so pissed we don't even get our Caesar cigars here.
We have
Couple of weeks, he said.
Roger.
So if the cover is half cover, you can shoot over it.
Roger.
Taste justice.
On the ground.
I still dig the art style.
Roger. the ground. We have a visual. Roger. Roger. Roger.
Great, but thank you for the 5 Twitch points.
Les, good job getting up on top of the throne early.
590. 580.
What do you keep calling up 590 and 580?
Roger. Roger.
Oh,
But
damn.
today I wasn't so
There it
lucky. I mean, it wasn't just
Hey, Lily. So we're getting rid of this thing tomorrow?
What? We do what?
That drawing thing in the hall. We're taking it down tomorrow? I already called Uncle Dimitri.
Sure
He'll
wish I
cart
was
it
the
off
CEO
for us.
right now, 'cause Ghost
Might even get a
Organization would
couple
be
of
nice.
bucks for it.
Whoa, first, it's not a drawing. It's a tapestry, okay? A beautiful work of art. You didn't notice, did you? Second, it's hanging there for a reason. And third, and most important, we're...
Oh, you mean that drawing in the hall? Great. I'll get a hanger tomorrow so we can put the TV up there. And maybe a VCR, too. What do you think?
Jesse, we are not taking down the tapestry.
TV? That's not a bad idea. Sure, but I was thinking, well, I thought we could put a snack machine here. I'm tired of having to drive 20 minutes over to Bad Ears gas station for smoked cheese in the middle of work. Like I've got nothing better to do, right? As if
You see how much space that giant thing takes up? We can put a TV up, an arcade game, probably even a pinball machine. Speaking of which, my son moved in with his wife and dairy, so we've got an extra VCR. Only thing is, he took all his videotapes with him. So we can't...
Oh, no, tapes are no problem. I've got lots of tapes. Plus, if we tell the guys that everyone's bringing in a couple of movies, then we...
Look, I just need you to...
Hey, what kind of movies you got? All sorts. Bloody Shirt 2, Bloody Shirt 3, Bloody Shirt 4, Hard-Boiled Women, Demons on Fifth Avenue.
And you've got that movie where this pilot is flying around the earth, but he's running out of fuel over the ocean, so he makes a deal with Satan, and Satan sends him to fight an army of skeletons, and the skeleton general, you can't fuck with him.
Yeah, that's The Wind Blows into Hell. One of my favorites. Goes without saying, that's every man's favorite movie. Am I right or am I right? When I saw him at the end, when the girl throws the sword into the fire, my heart jumped out of my chest. Betty almost needed to call the ambulance. I swear to God.
You need to take better care of yourself, old man.
I've also got this movie. It's actually a cartoon, but it's for adults, This guy gets the ability to undress people with his mind. So he goes into work, and he works in a bank.
See you,
And
Chow
his
Chow. Thank you for
boss
the
is a
Twitch
real
pennies.
bitch. But the bitch
Reaper,
has
thank
some
you for the
great
Twitch pennies.
boobs. And she calls him over to her.
Tomorrow. We'll just discuss it tomorrow.
And she says there's some problem with this quarterly report. Some kind of paper got filed in wrong. And he asked, like you should...
What the hell, Gail? Sit down and get ready to type. We agreed.
Lily, we'll finish that damn letter of yours tomorrow. And if we're lucky, we'll even...
Gail, take off your stupid hat and get back to your desk. I'm the sheriff and you'll do what I say. I'm the sheriff.
Lily, you do know you don't have to be such a bitch, right? Bad Ears gas station closes in half an hour, so if we don't finish this stupid letter in the next 10 minutes, I'll be out of smokes until the morning. And if that happens, I'll be coming into work in a bad mood tomorrow. And if I come into work in a bad mood,
Just shut up and type.
Okay. I'm ready.
Hey, Jade.
And for God's sake, let's stop taking half an hour on every sentence, okay?
First, read what you've got so far.
Of course, we won't be able to pay you serious money. It's like we won't be able to pay you anything at all. But I hope that you feel the same as me, that the safety of our native town of Sharpwood is a question of duty and honor, and not of material gain.
No, not just the last sentence. Read everything from the beginning.
Lily, come on.
Read it from the top.
Dear Captain Carter, I imagine you've already heard the sad news that has prompted me to write you. I'll be frank. This letter you're holding is a plea for help. The police department of Sharpwood
All right,
was deprived.
That's enough. I can't take it anymore. We'll just pick up where we left off. Do you think Captain Carter will even read this?
Lily, let's just finish it. And then...
They got him. The guy from the flower shop, remember? He's one of the neckties. We're sure this time.
Where are they taking him? Are they bringing him here?
They already did. He's here.
Did he have the goods on him? Has he said anything? What does he know?
Well, you want to find out, or you're just going to sit there?
What happened to him?
Well, as far as I understand, he had a hard time getting into the car.
Right. Didn't like getting out of the car either. And he really didn't like the stairs. And when we handcuffed him, wow, that was no fun at all. And then when he sat down on a chair, he accidentally...
Cut the shit, Charlie.
What? The sheriff asked a direct question, and I'm trying...
Get out! All of you!
Lily, I think it'd be best if you just...
What's the problem, Gail? Isn't it best if the sheriff interrogates important suspects? Isn't it great when the commander takes a personal interest in the work? Don't you think?
Okay, guys, you hear that? Let's get out of here.
From around to your right, I'm sure we've got a few things. Said you're from around here, right? I'm sure you've heard Sheriff Wells got killed, so what do you know about it? And he says, no, I'm not from around here. And this is the first time I'm hearing about this sheriff of yours. First time I've seen you, too. What are you, some kind of secretary? As I understand it, you never keep drugs at your base. Why is that? Why do you think I'm going to talk to you? You can't even put two and two together. You even finished school? Maybe you should go enroll in cooking classes or something.
You could at least hide the suitcase.
What? Oh, this? It's just...
Charlie, shut your trap and get ready to question the suspect.
I think we're just given an unwinnable situation.
Lily, I just want
You
to...
do understand, Gail, that this will soon be over. All of this. You understand that, right?
I know, Lily. I know.
I need to finish writing that letter to Captain Carter.
Hello, my name is Bogdan.
Oh, we cannot
Are
escape,
you
Bogdan.
satisfied with your water supply system? I bet you're not. I am here to solve your problem.
Excuse me, what?
It's not so nice to run to the toilet outside in the cold, is it? Especially at our age. You go once, you go twice, and by then you've already frozen your butt off. And it's lucky it's the only thing you've frozen off. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. And you know what I'm talking about too, don't you?
Look, listen, this isn't my house. I'm just renting it.
All the better. So the homeowner will pay for everything, while you will enjoy the new toilet in warmth and comfort.
Are you selling toilets? You sell toilets at night?
Don't be silly. We'll replace your whole water system. A new toilet in the house is, well, it's the cherry on the cake. You're right. I'm here a little after hours. Well, you see, our farm is just taking its first steps in this business, so I can only visit my customers after I'm done with my day job. But a toilet inside your house is doubly good at night, right? Do understand your needs, sir. I myself had to run to the toilet outside for 20 years every night. But when I finally got a toilet inside my house,
Please go. Just go. I want you to leave.
I know what you're thinking. You think that in such a small house there's simply no room for a toilet. But I assure you, if you just allow me to come in for a moment...
Leave right now. I'm asking you to leave.
I just want to save both of us some time, that's all. I know that you'll change your mind. The next time you need to go in the middle of the night, you'll remember me and think, damn, that guy was right. A toilet in the house is what every adult man needs. So, why don't
I've asked you to leave. You need to leave. Now. Leave.
All right. But I bet you won't last a week before you change your mind. I'm telling you right now, you won't last a week.
Shit. Oh, the record player's back. Dear Dylan, Oliver, and Edgar, I'd give anything to be sitting with you on the porch of our old house, smoking a cigar, talking, and passing the day. I know you have a lot of questions for me. A lot of unpleasant questions. It's not hard to hear them in my head, but it won't be so easy to find the right answers. Is it true what they're saying about you? My only crime was wanting to take care of myself and my family. I'm just sorry it took me that long. My crime was I trusted the wrong people. I was used and then thrown in the trash. We'll go with the first. Why did you flee from Freeburg? It's not that I ran away, I just needed time to regroup so I could go back and clear my name. Sometimes retreat is the only way to victory. I ran because I didn't want to be killed in prison. That music. I know so much about every influential scoundrel in the city that they would never let me live to see my day in court. What about that one? The sometimes retreat is the only way to victory. Why did Mom really leave? Damn, okay, hard-hitting questions. Because she decided she wanted to fuck some 30-year-old insurance agent. I hope he gave her exactly what she wanted. Sally, your grandmother once told me that I'm too old, that I don't have any energy, and that's why Laura left. I didn't really understand what she meant at the time, but now it seems to me she hit the nail on the head. That one's nicer. Also, it's grandmother, so, Did you have an affair on the side, too? I wouldn't say that. For one thing, your mother had already left, and it's strange to call a relationship between two people an affair if they only talked on the phone and never met. Because your mother had the affair, everything that happened to me later was just an amusement, a naive love fantasy that never became a reality. In any case, it's over. My amusement wants to put me in jail. I'll go with that one, because that sounds cooler. Why did you get in bed with the Mafia? I didn't go to them, they left me no choice. When they threaten to hang your children's heads from a chandelier, you'll do exactly what they ask you. No hesitation, no questions. I know them because the Mafia can't be defeated, only controlled. And looking at how well I controlled crime in Freeburg, I'd say I managed things pretty well. Did you kill people? Damn. I'm no killer. How's your health? Feel good despite parting with your mother, fleeing from the feds, and surviving 2 comas. One thing I know for sure, I won't survive a 3rd. I'm not complaining, but I'm lonely. I'm afraid I'm not going to make any new friends here. Either way, new friends at my age don't lead anywhere except another funeral. Go with the coma joke. Why didn't you just retire? I catch criminals, that's all I know. I had nothing else to do. All I had was an empty house and a dirty barn. What was I going to do? Farming? All my tools rusted a long time ago. After a week of retirement like that, I would have put a bullet in my forehead. What's the other one? I catch criminals, it's all I know, it's all I'm good at. I didn't retire because I love my job, I wasn't too old to keep doing it. What are you afraid of? My kids have some hard-hitting questions. I'm afraid I'll be caught, locked in a cage, and put on display like a circus freak, and the only power I'll have left is to bash my skull on the bars of the cell. Or I'm afraid that I won't have a chance to clear my name or even explain myself before the law, before Freeburg, and most importantly before you. You deserve an explanation the most, that's why I'm writing this letter. Cool. What are you planning to do next? Yeesh. I've changed a lot. Though predictability is still not among my vices. I know I have to do something, the only question is how far I'll have to go. I can't tell you, it's not that I don't trust you, it's just that even I don't know what I'll have to decide 10 seconds from now. Sounds about right.
We could hardly shut the guy up. He wasn't so tough. I didn't even get to the Phase 3. Phase 3 is where
We don't have a lot of time. They're moving their headquarters, but we should be able to nab most of them if we hurry. It's north of here, the old summer camp. But they never keep the goods at their headquarters. They always use a different place, usually an isolated house on the outskirts. Most of the time, these places have random tenants who don't even suspect that there's anything hidden under their floorboards. That way, the drugs can never be linked back to the neckties or the neckties to the drugs. You remember that little tavern called Forsetti? We went drinking there after graduation and broke that big mirror. Mr. Blaine's converted it into a house, and now he rents it out for almost nothing. 2 weeks ago, an old man moved in, and under his floorboards, there's 27 kilograms of heroin.
I'm starting to think that guy is leading us around by the nose. I'm betting there's 4 or 5 armed guards at the house. But you said it's a small place, right? Well, I bet there's 2 at least. I don't believe they just left the stuff under some old man's floorboards. Even if there is an old man living there, I bet he's in on it. Hey, maybe old man is just a nickname. What do you think? I bet he's a right cutthroat, hunkered down there, ready to ambush us. Maybe he already...
Well, you and Corey, go check it out. Take 2 cars in case it's not just an old man living in the house. Whoever you find there, bring them in. And don't forget about the heroin. Rest of you will come with me to storm their headquarters. Sound good to you, Lily?
Sheriff's Department. No. Look at this. No, well, just look, Corey. You couldn't find anyone better to watch the goods? Or they just didn't bother? Or are we missing something? What do you think, Corey? Think we're missing something? Huh? Is there some kind of special meaning to the fact that we've got drunk, dirty grandpa here, sitting in the shack watching the goods? Maybe we need to... crack the code here, huh?
Well, any ideas where they hid the powder?
How about you look around while I... while I interrogate the suspect, huh? You. What's your name, old man?
Boyd.
What did you say, old man? You need to answer nice and clear when a police officer speaks to you.
My name is... Nash. Warren Nash.
I'll tell you something, Warren Nash. 15 years on the force. I've seen all sorts of dirty shits. This town isn't exactly upscale, in case you haven't noticed. I've caught thieves, caught rapists, murderers, and drug traffickers. All part of the job, you know? I'm doing my job. Nice and easy, like a professional. But here you are. This filth. You don't make it easy to be easy. filth like you drives me up the wall. With scum like you, I just can't keep up the cold-blooded professional attitude. I just can't. You know why, Warren? Because... Oh, I'm sorry, Warren. I'll be just a second, all right?
Shit, Charlie! What the hell? Do you want
Corey, just look for the fucking drugs while I'm busy with the fucking suspect, okay? So, Warren, filthy things like you drive me nuts. 'Cause you think that we'll never catch up with you. You think the police can't do anything. You think we just rescue cats from trees and help old ladies. Carry their bags up to the porch. You think, you believe, you really believe that we'll never get to you, so you don't even have to try. You taking good care of the goods here, Warren? You ready for us here, Warren? Just waiting in ambush, Warren? You did fucking nothing, Warren! Fucking nothing! Because you thought we'd never come. But here I am, Warren. Here I am! What are you gonna do now, Warren? What's the big plan, Warren?
Hey, I think I found something.
You hear that, Warren? He found something. Next time, hide it better.
Well, this looks like 27 keys of heroin to you?
I would say there's somewhere between 26 and 28 keys.
Well, that sounds like 27, right?
Yep, looks like 27. So what are we thinking here? You load it up in the car and I'll pack up the old man. And any of this other junk we might need.
I'd like, I really need to talk to the sheriff as soon as possible.
I'm Sheriff Reed. You can talk all you like, but if I were you, I'd wait for my lawyer, Mr. Nash.
I don't, you said you're the sheriff?
That's what I said.
No, I'm just, are you Sharpwood, Sheriff?
I'm the sheriff.
Do you have the authority to...
Look, I'm wearing a shiny star on my chest. I'm sitting here in the middle of the night, and even though I'm exhausted, I'm poring over murder files that no one else wants to bother with. So yeah, I'm the sheriff. I may not be used to all this, and I'm not sure I ever will be, but I don't have another sheriff for you, Mr. Nash. You might as well accept it.
Listen, Sheriff. Sheriff Reed, right? Great, Sheriff Reed. I need to talk to the sheriff, and you're the sheriff, so... It's even better. I mean, older sheriffs sometimes... Well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not talking about that. I just want to say that there's been a mistake. And I want to help you out here because
There was a huge batch of cocaine hiding in your house. You want me to believe you didn't know anything about it?
I rent that house. Only lived there a couple of weeks, and you know all that, right? It's easy to check, huh? Yeah, it's, but that's not important. It's not that I'm trying. Listen, Sheriff Reed, you have to listen to me very carefully. I'm a policeman, just like you know?
Oh, so you must be undercover. Is that it, Mr. Nash?
No, it's much more complicated than that. My name isn't Warren Nash.
Yeah, I already knew that. Your fake documents are so bad they practically fell apart in my hands.
If you let me explain, would you like to see my real document, Sheriff? Look, that humidor, you see it?
What?
That little box, the little wooden box on the table, see? Looks like a jewelry box?
It's locked. We'll crack it open in the morning.
Wouldn't you rather open it now? Please, Sheriff Reed, let's open it now, and I'll try to explain everything. I'm in a very difficult situation, and I'm asking you to listen to me. Just open the box, and you'll find my passport in there, my real passport. My name's Jack Boyd. The documents that say I'm Warren Nash, I bought them for $90 at the rail station. Please, just open the box, and I'll explain everything, please.
You say you were a cop, huh?
Yes. I was a cop. I was the chief of police, just like you. Look, it's a very long and complicated story, but I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding. And the fact that I've gone into hiding here, the fact that I'm here at all, it's an injustice that I want to correct. And I'm asking you to help me. Sheriff Reed, let's talk. I'm begging you. Sheriff Reed,
Do you even know what you've been accused of, Mr. Boyd?
Let's just say I don't know if you know what happened in Freeburg last winter, but it had nothing to do with the law or justice. I was used.
You do understand that I have to report you to the feds, right, Mr. Boyd?
Sheriff Reed, if you do this, you just continue this. I believe that cops should help each other, so I just want to say you seem like the kind of person
We've known each other for 5 minutes, Mr. Boyd. I doubt very much that I've made any impression on you at all. Whatever you've got yourself mixed up in, I hope that you find justice, if that's really what you want. But for now, all I know is this. You're a criminal, and they're looking for you.
Your folder, that's a case file. Can I see it?
Excuse me?
I worked as a detective for years. Even when I was chief, I did half of my detective's work. If you're having trouble with the case, I'm sure I can help. Cops should help each other. My exact words, right?
You think that I'm...
Listen, Sheriff Reed, what do you have to lose? You're the head of this police department. You've got to think rationally. I'm not trying to teach you how to do your work. I'm just for a minute, forget about all this whole awkward situation, okay? Right? You have an unsolved murder, and there's someone standing right in front of you who's offering to help. Maybe I'm an imposter, and I can't actually do anything. Maybe I'll even turn out to be a lunatic, scatter the file around the cell and dance around like a wild monkey. But maybe, just maybe, I really am an experienced cop who can help you find your killer. Don't you want that? Don't you want to give me a chance since you've got nothing to lose? Don't you want a real criminal in prison, not some sorry victim of circumstance like me? That's police work. Catching the real criminals, right?
I guess I'm going crazy.
Look.
Lily, are you there? Lily!
Lily here. Come in.
Can you grab the box of flashbang grenades and get over here? There's no time to lose. Lily!
Copy. I'm on my way.
So?
I'm not seeing anything.
Lily, it's time.
Yes, just let me look at the plan.
Lily, we've got everything covered.
Gail, I need to take a look at the plan. Gail, the plan?
Lily, do you want to look at the plan or do you want to change the plan?
I need to see the plan before I decide whether I need to change it. Gail?
Report to the ship as soon as possible. We're paying, okay?
Should have taken him to Canaan right away. Yes, let's get him over here. Someone needs to go get Canaan. Does anyone know Canaan lives? Jesse, grab that blue bag over there. Bring it over here. I'll call him. Bring me that bag. I'll call Canaan. The bag, Jesse.
Jesus, Jesse, we don't have time for that. Bring me that bag.
No, come on.
Lily, put pressure here. Press there and don't let him.
Make it? You think he'll make it?
We need to put something under his head.
He's dead, Lily. Lily, he's dead. Gail's dead.
Now you can call Canaan.
What was his name? I mean the deceased officer. What's his name?
Gail Greenberg.
Were you close?
No, but... No. We went to school together.
Sheriff Reed,
Sheriff Reed. Ha! Sheriff Reed. If my dad could hear you say that, he'd died of laughter. He'd laugh like a madman, choke on his favorite meatballs even. Sheriff Reed. Call me Lily. My aunt lived in Freeburg. She sold flowers. Had her own store, a little shop. My mother and I used to visit during the summer. You have warm summers there. Warmer than here.
Anywhere's warmer than here.
So, what happened in Freeburg? Mr. Boyd?
That's a very... I'm sorry. Forgive me, Lily. I begged you for a chance to tell you everything, and now I don't know where to start.
You were slandered?
You could say that.
So you aren't guilty of anything?
I'm plenty guilty, but not what I've been accused of. I was just a fool. A blind fool.
You're right, Mr. Boyd.
I'm sorry?
The sheriff's job is to think rationally. I figured I might be a shit cop, but at least I can think rationally. Now I'm not so sure.
Lily, listen to me. You aren't guilty of anything. I've been a police chief going on 13 years, and I can't say that I never... let's just say it's a difficult job. It gets complicated. And to put you in this position, it was, I just want to say
Don't
that...
be shy, Mr. Boyd. I don't make much of a sheriff. Is that what you wanted to say? Because I completely agree with you.
Lily, listen to me. I'm a policeman. Whatever position I'm in now, whatever this is, whatever my official status, I'm still a policeman. I'm a policeman and I know how to do this job, and I will help you. Cops should help each other. Isn't that what we were talking about earlier? Don't you agree with me?
What was it you said, Mr. Boyd? Maybe you're an imposter, maybe you're crazy, but maybe you... honestly, I don't even know if I...
Lily, why are you pointing that gun at me? Can I get out of this cage? Lily?
Yes, Mr. Boyd. Yes, you can get out of the cage.
You want me to... Well, I guess I'm asking. You want me to get to work? What is it you want me to do exactly?
You can get some sleep in the break room. It's over there to the left, the dark green door. I'll still be here in the morning, and in the morning well, we'll figure this out. Tomorrow you can gather up your things, Mr. Boyd.
Yes, I just, this letter, I'd like to send it as soon as possible. It's for my children. It's important.
I can mail it for you. I don't mind. I've got a letter to mail myself.
Lily, I wanted
What?
to...
You want to know if I'm going to call the feds? No, I won't call the feds. Do I realize that means I'm breaking the law? Yeah, I know. Do I understand that you could make a run for it at any time? Yeah, I know that too.
I'll see you in the morning.
He's still an excellent voice actor. $20. I want a refund on my record player.
Any other questions?
So how long you been working undercover?
Since February.
So you're like our new sheriff now, huh?
Mr. Nash will partly take over management of the department. Some of you will now be his subordinates. Bad news, Cliff. I'm still the sheriff. Well, if you understand everything and there's no more questions, then let's...
Wait, I have a question. When are we going to take that thing down?
I meant questions for Mr. Nash.
Then I have a question for Mr. Nash. Mr. Nash, when are we going to take that thing down?
When are we taking that thing down?
We're not taking it down.
Sorry, bud. Looks like it's staying up.
That's enough. Everybody back to work.
I'm digging this so far.
It's good.
I might have to grab a cappy.
I think it's like $15.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It was Sheriff Wells who hung that tapestry here. He said he made me his first deputy because I was the only one who understood what it says.
Well, now there's two of us.
I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Great. Mr. Nash, so glad to be on your team. Finally we can get down and do some proper police work. Wow, holy shit, my stream is my stream that buzzy for you?
No?
Is it sharp?
Yeah, I mean, I can literally ripped into a guitar specialist so he can set up his instruments. I mean, I can literally read the text on the
I'd say for me, it's just like a hair fuzzy, blurry. Like my eyes are out of focus. Anyway.
Could be.
Alright.
But yeah, no, I can read the text on there, so yeah.
Leaving the station on any task requires a cop's energy. When exhausted to the limit, cop might not show up for work or fall asleep at the wheel to get in an accident. Lovely. Cops are people too, and some of them, for one reason or another, abuse alcohol. Most of them will have a drink or two if the situation calls for it, but some are such inveterate alcoholics who always show up drunk to their shift, and their performance at work is much worse than everyone else's, if they've managed to get in the job in the first place. Cops' characteristics determine how effective and useful they'll be given in a situation, so next to shit. Each cop can carry several items of equipment. The cop returns his equipment to the department when the shift ends. The only items that every cop always carries are a revolver and a knife. Good old flower pots. Her negotiation is outstanding. Choose a cop, select his equipment. Shockers, pepper spray, stun grenades disappear after use. Tasers expend a cartridge for every shot, but you can always rely on your baton.
Good old ass kicking stick.
True dat.
.516 in progress.
Urgent calls are time sensitive. You need to send your cops out before the timer expires. Smelly Goose Bar. Drunken worker parked his truck sideways, blocking several cars. When the owners of the other cars asked him to move, the man climbed on the roof of his truck and ordered the dogs beneath him to shut their yaps. Alright. Now, I'm not going to mess around babysitting losers like Artavaz Muradian. Give me a normal partner, a professional. I'm not going to mess around with Benedict Belmont. Well, fucking go then, Jesus Christ. They literally won't fuck around with people they don't like. They are there. Drunken worker standing on the roof of his truck, pissing on anyone who approaches. Drive into the truck with the patrol car. No matter how good your cops are, they can't do it without your orders. All the difficult decisions are on your shoulders. When you're deciding on how to respond to a particular situation, you have the cop that's most suitable carrying out your orders. Drive into the truck with a patrol car probably wouldn't be a good one. Shoot the drunken worker with a taser, that'd be nice, but no. Hey mister, there's a fire over here, we need your help. The drunken worker hurries to the rescue, jumping from the roof of the truck without even fastening his pants. Back on the ground, he was greeted by a cop who easily placed him under arrest. With every new 50 points of professionalism, the cop receives 1 skill point. You can spend it as you see fit. Thanks to credible service, Spurlock earned the Forced Surrender perk. There's always a chance that the criminal will voluntarily lay down his arms and comply for the rest of the mission. Wounded criminals surrender much more willingly. Go figure. And an interrogation perk. Policeman interrogates and arrests the suspect, location of criminals, and active objects highlighted for 1 turn. Cool. Mikola. Let's give him some speed. Cop will shoot his revolver 3 times in a row, however his accuracy will suffer a little. Now Ferret, the cop has a better chance of dodging enemy shots.
551 in progress.
551. At the Garmer funeral home, a girl entered the vault, stole an urn filled with ashes, and is trying to escape. Go, Kurosawa. Nash, what are you doing? I'm not going anywhere without backup. Well, here's your backup. A girl with an urn in one hand is climbing outside through a small storage window. Seeing a cop, she screams, "Don't touch me, I'm fulfilling the last will of my beloved. Her parents would rather die than let me destroy her ashes." Grab the girl by the foot. Run out of the funeral home and intercept the girl on the street. Convince the girl to try and reach an understanding with the deceased parents. This is a bad idea, I won't do it. This is a bad idea, I won't do it. This is a bad idea, I won't do it. Hello?
$551 complete.
Aw. How can you reach an understanding with people who look at you like you're the devil? The girl then squeezes through the window, fleeing with the urn.
573 in progress.
Police impersonation. That's 573. A man in a police uniform standing at the entrance to the city, slowing everyone down, demanding money.
Rip.
Ripperoni. Sheeny and Climsy. Get on it. It's a long trip. And no cigars, damn it. It was heartbreaking. Man in a police uniform standing on the side of the road counting some money. Turn on the siren, order him to surrender. Hi there, colleague. Are you going to share your earnings? The man in the police uniform doesn't want to share and flees across the field. Bad idea, she won't go after him. Drive after him.
573 complete.
Oh, the patrol car rushes across the field on the man, but on the uneven terrain, the wheel gets stuck in a hole. The criminal gets away and hides himself somewhere in the open fields. We're bad at this. That was Craig. Fields are nothing. Beercan tabs, traditional currency in the sheriff's department. You get tabs for successfully completing missions and lose them for losing criminals and getting civilians killed. You can spend your tabs on new cops and extra equipment. Okay, well, I just lost all my tabs. Your squad, your stuff. At the end of each day, you have to select the cops that will work tomorrow's shift. Flower pots are coming in, mustard. I'm not going to work every day. Okay, Shinji. Not going to work every day. Yeah, you guys have been very... Yeah. Meridian, you have no room to actually argue. Now we're going to lose Belmont. We'll lose Iranovich and Rosenkrantz. We gotta lose some, or else they're gonna start bitching I ain't gonna work every day.
Did I miss something?
No, I just want to move into the office where you were working yesterday.
So you're moving into a smaller office?
I'm moving where I'm more comfortable. That's the office I used to share with Gail. It's probably too big for me, but it'll be just right for you.
Can I help?
No, I don't like people pawing my stuff. You could get a bite to eat. I'll be finished in like 20 minutes. I can handle this. At least I can handle this.
Okay, then I'll go down to the dining hall then. Call me if you need me.
Ah, Mr. Nash. Glad we have a chance to get acquainted again. This time under better circumstances, huh? Our first meeting didn't go so smooth. You really must forgive me, Mr. Nash, for being so rude to you. It was rude of me to arrest you. You gotta admit, you don't really look like an undercover cop. Am I right, guys?
That's the point.
But I didn't hit you too hard. I tried to be delicate with elderly gentlemen. I'm not some kind of monster. I didn't mean to offend anyone. You really shouldn't be offended. We're all grown-ups here. Why be offended? Why are you offended, Mr. Nash? I gotta say, I expect more from a senior police officer. Well, I don't know, more professionalism, you know? You seem like the kind of guy who sits behind a desk doing paperwork. Am I right, Mr. Nash?
That the bathroom?
Weren't you gonna drink your coffee, Mr. Nash? You're not incontinent, are you? Mr. Nash, do you have a problem? Is it an age thing, or did I just hit you too hard in the kidneys? If that's the problem, then I apologize, Mr. Nash. I tried not to hit any vital organs. Ah!
Jesus. Where's my coffee? We get the actual map today. Mr. Nash, yesterday had a great trip to Ripton. Thanks for letting me go. The guitar specialist was a real master. Now our axes are roaring like true stadium masters. Unfortunately, our drummer Lenny lost his sticks during the trip, and these were special sticks carved from Garensburg black oak. Made himself. Can you imagine? Anyway, we need to go out of the woods, find the right kind of oak, cut it down, cut enough sticks that Lenny can throw them off stage and not be all cheap about it. So you have to manage without me for now, but tomorrow I'll work a double shift, I promise. Penkin's being a dick. Again. Everyone sober today? Ooh, we get a radio. Well, it's not the same as a record player, but you know. We get the formal map.
520 in progress.
Public indecency. An elderly man wants to take a loan out to kill his wife. Oh, what? For 40 years of marriage, she's been nothing but boring, but you don't even care. You give loans to bloodsuckers all day. He continued arguing with the bank clerk. When the elderly man was finally denied credit, he made a scene and lowered his pants to teach everyone a lesson to the corrupt banking system. Huh? Glamsy. Musica. Just go. What on earth? Seawolf, thank you for the 5 more Twitch pennies. Oh, looks like Jake got in front of you, didn't he? It's fuzzy for me. I can barely even make out the Seawolf cheered thing. So if it's not the case for anyone else, so be it. The old man, his trousers down, is up on the table, squatting and groaning. I was refused a loan as a regular customer, so I'm ready to make a special deposit. Here it comes, just a second. We can say, Grandpa, put your saggy ass back in your pants or it's gonna get kicked. Restrain the old man or sneak up on the old man. None of us have much stealth to us, so... The old man breaks free from the cop, sheds his trousers, and runs out the bank exit. The cop catches up to and arrests the pantsless old man. Son of a bitch. Oh, we got a point remaining for good old Musica. We got forced surrender and interrogation for good old Nicola.
.538 in progress.
A shooting. Mr. Nash, out back behind the station, one of the snowdrifts started melting, and the legs of some half-decayed corpse appeared. What are we supposed to do? Should we dig him out and search him, or call the guys from the morgue and let them do it? Better make up your mind quick before I'm out. Dig him out and search. Wendy Perdot heard 2 loud shots in the street. Now she's afraid the bandits will break in her house to kill her and her husband. Let's get the brass on it. All good, Spence. I love popping in on your streams. That was a big ass heart today. Nash, we pulled the filthy corpse out of the Snowdrift Searcher's pockets, but they were all empty. I suggested the boys at least get his boots off. They looked good as new, but as soon as we untied one of the shoelaces, it started stinking so bad we had to throw up. I need to go home and rest for a while. Better drown those boots in cologne before we give them to anybody. We have received leather boots. Got some valuables, but nowhere to keep them. You'll just have to leave them in the corridor until you find a better place to put them. Maybe you'll be lucky and own walk off with them. Lovely.
Code I.
Code I. Theft. If the criminal has already disappeared from the scene of the crime, a full investigation will have to be opened. For this kind of job, a cop's speed and accuracy are unlikely to help. You'll need employees with brains. Who's intelligent as shit? Musica, get on it. We just gave you that intelligence, damn it. There weren't any gunshots. The two loud backfires came from Mrs. Pirto's neighbor's moped. He built one that runs on a mixture of alcohol and manure. You seen the price of diesel? I don't need it. I don't need it if I got to pay that much. That's the other thing that sucks. You can send them on false alarms. So you mean everything's sharp and good to go on the stream right now? It's not grainy or shitty for you?
Yeah, no. I can read like everything on screen, man.
That's
547
good.
in progress.
Abduction.
Yeah, no, it's good for me.
A woman reports that her baby along with her stroller was taken while she was picking up her other son from kindergarten. I literally turned away for a second. I was helping Christopher put his scarf on. The stroller just disappeared. Let's get mustard on it. Nash, the women I deal with at home already drive me up a wall. I can't be babysitting women while I'm at work, too. Mustard!
Savage.
You're like my most skilled individual, and you're gonna be a douche? There we go. I knocked her down to 720, and she's fine. And I can see everything crisp and clean.
Nice.
I did that so hopefully Demon doesn't have to keep switching to things. Outside the kindergarten, there's a man who looks like a drug addict. He's pushing the baby stroller. They pop, switch a baby's name, pull in front of him, turn on the siren. The patrol car pulls in front of the suspect. He ditches the stroller, runs down a narrow alley.
547
The
complete.
cop stunned the criminal with a taser shot. It turned out that he wanted to sell the stroller for money to feed his drug habit. He was so strung out he didn't notice there was a child inside.
Wow.
Mustard gets a little something for that. Volley and Ferret. Birch gets something. We need a stealthy guy. You look like you're capable of it. Shadow, the policeman can spend one action and move right in front of the enemy without them even noticing. His incredible service, he's got the chameleon. They hide better in small cover. Birch is my stealth guy now. Now we're close to closing time.
577 in progress.
Smelly Goose Bar. Bartender's complaining that an old disabled man is standing near the entrance to his bar selling homemade alcohol. Be careful with him. I think he's only pretending to be crippled, said the bartender. Get it, Flower Pots. Now we're going into overtime. It's early. Don't have enough information right now to reconstruct the sequence of events, figure out who committed the crime. In the morning, you can instruct any of your subordinates to continue the investigation. Secret of the pink chewing gum. Sense of security from John Elmer. Mr. Nash, it's good that your guys got started working on my investigation so soon. The cops in Sharpwood aren't as bad as everyone says. I'm not a poor man, but someone steals something from your home, they steal the most valuable thing of all, your sense of security. Today they took your video player, tomorrow they'll take your wife by force, you know what I mean? Can't allow this, so I'm ready to do whatever it takes to bring him to justice. I have a small business for installing water supply systems in homes. In other words, we install toilets so homeowners don't have to do their business outdoors. Here's what I propose. If you put your best people on this, solve the investigation, then in return I'll install brand new toilets for all the cops in the area. Can't imagine how grateful the guys will be. Do you think they'll like to freeze their asses off outside, especially when it's late at night? God damn it. Who wants some witch's moonshine? The old invalid is hawking his wares, shaking his crutch in the air. It'll turn any cripple into a man. People are gathered around hoping for a taste. Order him to close up shop.
577 complete.
The crippled man accepted the situation, surrendered to the police, while his customers griped and moaned. And Vanessa Flowerpots gets a skill. Thanks to his incredible service? That is a woman? The location of criminals is highlighted for one turn, works once per mission. Oh god, it's the Russian toilet guy again. You're damn right it is. Muska needs a day off. Nikola, you will go home tomorrow. You take day off. End of the day. We got hella pop tabs. I'm gonna spend them on. For 8 we can give Goathorn a skill. Oh great, Springer's a drinker. Not enough tabs for him. Let's just get a new Shaka. Maybe some more pepper spray and a stun grenade.
Grenada.
Grenada. Alright, who am I taking on? What's that home icon mean? Sorry, it said Musica will take the day off. We'll take some of the folks that have gotten their rest. Meridian, you're putting in work for... Well, you're just so unskilled. You need to go. I think I can work with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mr. Nash, could you come over here for a second? We need to talk. Dr. Kanayan just... Hold on! 1 second. Tip, what the hell? What are you trying to do? Don't you remember what happened to Vic? You want that thing to explode in your hands? You want to lose your fingers? Put it back right now. Until you get some new cartridges, no one touches the shotguns. We agree.
Aw, come on. I'm not gonna shoot it. I just wanted to use it to scare old Kleiner. Want to see that stubborn idiot shit himself. Yeah, he's probably going around in diapers. You seen that fossil recently? You don't think...
I am not listening. Just put that thing back.
Damn it, Lily, stop acting like you're everybody's mother.
I'll stop playing mother when you idiots stop acting like children.
Yeah, thanks a bundle.
Bang, okay?
You won't be talking like that after I...
What's your name, son?
Tip Rami, sir.
Why do you need a shotgun, Tip Rami?
To frighten an old man named Herman Kleinert, sir. He's a local cobbler. The thing is, sir, the old man's grandson, Matthias Kleinert, recently raped a schoolteacher, and now no one knows where he is. I'm sure, sir, I mean everyone is sure, that old Kleinert is hiding his grandson somewhere. We tried talking to him, but it got us nowhere. To be honest, sir, the grumpy old maniac just stood in his door waving his gun, so talking just isn't going to work.
I want to squeeze the old dirtbag, sir. Squeeze him good and get him to talk.
Kleinert's gun shoots salt.
Salt?
That's right, sir. Salt. But what's the difference? I'm not saying he was going to shoot me. I just wanted to scare the old goat, you know? It's not like I'm going to shoot him. Probably.
When you joined the sheriff's department, they gave you a gun, right?
Of course, sir. But who's scared of a tiny little pea shooter? Everybody in Sharpwood has a gun.
What else did they give you?
I'm sorry, sir?
When you entered service, what else did they give you?
I was issued a uniform, sir.
What else?
A radio?
And that's it?
And a knife.
This knife?
That's correct, sir.
Big, huh?
I guess so, sir.
What do you think, son? Think you could scare somebody with your big knife?
I don't know, sir.
Well, think about it. Here you have a big shiny piece of cold steel, nice and sharp, and you're holding it right to some bastard's neck. You bring it so close that one careless movement and you'll open an artery. But let's say you haven't lived such a clean life. You like to drink, so your hands are a little shaky. They shake all the time. If not today, then maybe tomorrow you'll slice someone open by accident. You think that's scary enough, son?
Yes, sir. It's very scary, sir.
Well, then what do you need a shotgun for, son?
I'll put it back, sir. I'll put it back right now.
Well, what are you waiting for? I have work to do. Can I go?
Yes, I just wanted to. Come to my office in the evening before you go home, okay?
Okay.
Shit. Rosencrantz didn't come into work today. Are you kidding? Pankin is still fucked. Mr. Nash, yesterday we cut down the huge oak tree that could have made it across the Great Rift from edge to edge. You remember Lenny, the drummer from my band, so we made him a bunch of sticks from his oak, and in honor of the victory he decided to play with a metronome for the first time. But after just a minute of playing, he had some kind of attack. He was shaking all over and foam came out of his mouth. We had to force one of his drumsticks between his jaws so he didn't grind away his fucking teeth. Anyway, the guy drew lots, and today is my day to sit with Lenny. We need to get better. The concert's at my cousin's coming up. If you don't mind, Mr. Nash, tomorrow I'll definitely be on duty. I already ironed my uniform. So that's how I do it.
This is how we do it.
Gotta click on the person. You can send your cops to collect additional info or look for new frames on suspects. Any cops engaged in an investigation will be unavailable for most of the day. We need someone who's intelligent as shit. Flower pots, get on it. Everyone else is intelligent sucks. Well, Aronovich ain't too bad. Flower pots off, Aronovich on. We're a little short-staffed.
Code I.
Theft at the courthouse. Flower pots, get on that.
551 in progress.
Tempted robbery. Jesus Christ, we're getting hit immediately. I'm not going anywhere alone. Take Spurlock with you. Nash, we talked about it and decided that we're not going anywhere. We'd rather just play cards. What on earth? Mustard can do it. What kind of work ethic? Ever heard of anything like that?
Right? I'm sorry I got robberies and stuff going on, but you know, we really need to finish the card game.
Hello, is that Mr. Nash? I'm pretty sick here. Don't think I can make it into work today. I'm calling for another urgent matter. I need to pick some things up from the laundry. I've got nothing clean at home, not even a sheet. The doctor said I can't lie in my dirty, sweaty sheets or I'll never recover. Can you help me? Of course, I wouldn't ask you personally to go to the laundry for me, God forbid. My friend who's on shift right now, he could do it for me, please. Just let him off work for a little while so he can come help me out. Go fuck yourself. You called off today, you piece of shit. A guy with a stogie on his head is sitting on a bicycle near the bank. Criminal ignores the siren and rides away on the bike.
551 complete.
Patrol car quickly pulled in front of the bicycle. He crashed into the car, fell off the bicycle, was easy prey for the police. Turned out that guy wanted to get a hold of some money to buy himself a car. I swear to
530 in
Christ.
progress.
We got an assault. Large man was crossing the road at a green light, almost got run over. Car filled with noisy teenagers skidded to a stop inches away from him. A man decided to teach the young driver the rules of the road and dragged him out of the car. Ooh.
Greg.
What?
511 in progress.
I can see. You little bastards, you got me off. Drag him out.
I just fired one of them, but we literally have no staffing. So I gotta pair them up with someone that isn't shit. I will fire all of your asses in due time. Dark sedan with a broken wheel has stopped abruptly on the roadside. It's possible to make anything through the tinted windows.
511 complete.
Holy shit. The driver of the sedan noticed the cops sneaking up. The car jerked into motion, but the driver failed to gain control of the broken machine, crashed on a pole, and flew headfirst through the windshield. Turned out the driver was a teenage girl. She died without regaining consciousness.
Wow.
Holy shit.
.520 in progress.
Public indecency. Oh yeah, Mustard doesn't like women. You know, I've been sleepy all day. Can I go take a nap for an hour? Otherwise, I don't think I'm gonna pull this out.
Sounds like it might be time to cut the mustard.
Go alone, Mustard. Only downside is if I send Mustard to anything, nothing else gets done.
.540 in progress.
Such as this harassment. Mustard, can you do this super fast? An old man with his trousers down is squatting on the hood of a manager's car singing something to himself. Let him finish shooting in the air, restrain the old man.
.520 complete.
Holy shit. The cop tried to overpower the old man, but he broke away, got tangled up in his pants, fell clumsily from the car's foot on the asphalt. The suspect isn't breathing. It seems he broke in his neck. Holy shit. guess this harassment just isn't getting responded to. Hey, it's the old man from the bank, and now he's dead. You get anything new? Hurry, man. We're left with the lazies again. I got another investigation. Mystery of the Black Box. An unknown person entered the court building and stole the personal files of convicts from the archive. The door was opened improperly, but not with brute force. Few wooden splinters were found on the lock. Inside, it's a mess. A box filled with old case files spilled on the floor. Next to it are a dozen fresh cases of male defendants and the black lid from the stolen box. Stenographer says we keep strict reception hours, but I always help people anytime because officers of the court must always stand guard for justice. One time there was a case where Marcus Repo's cat was going to be put to sleep because it kept going to the neighbor's property and killing the squirrels. Thought it all over and puzzled it out in my head. In the end, I was able to prove that the cat was too fat to be the culprit. And the real criminal was the old hermit who lived at the end of the street. Can you imagine? I love to help everyone, but unfortunately it doesn't always turn out so well. A few days ago, a man came in. Nice-looking monk, probably a witch doctor. He was wearing a hoodie under a sheepskin coat. He said that he's fulfilling a holy mission and helping recently released female prisoners return to normal life. He asked for several personal files, but I had to refuse because these papers can only be accessed by official signature. It's too bad, of course, but at least it worked out good with the cat. They call him the Snow Savage. I'm mad. Joseph Pears, the watchman. People are always after something. A lot of times you just want something to fight over. We get all types here. Yesterday a guy came in dressed in a hoodie carrying a wooden stake in his hands. I locked the door to the archive, but he couldn't bust in. I asked him what he wanted, and he said he just wanted to go to the toilet. Took him in, he did his business. In the winter, the back door swells up and won't close all the way. Anyone could come in. So, it's a good thing that all the rooms inside are locked. Final clue. Shit. Finner Olofsson, the archivist. What's the big mystery? The office was cleaned by none other than fat, ugly Clyde Billups. He's always been worrying us, demanding all the documents on the case against his sister Flora, who was convicted of killing her mother-in-law. Clyde insisted that when the crime took place, his sister was possessed by a forest spirit, so she must be innocent. He says he was with her that day and says 2 ice cubes in her eyes instead of pupils, supposedly. That's a sign that you're possessed by some creature of an unspeakable name. He beat his chest and shouted that he could prove her innocence in a minute, if only we showed him all the papers. Is that enough for you? To top it all off, his sister was released early, 2 weeks ago, but Clyde started coming in every day demanding that we let him into the archive so he could wash away the shame from his family's name. After all that, all the documents of the convicts who recently left the prison suddenly disappeared. They were kept in a special black box, not in the yellow ones like everything else. Clyde didn't just take the file for his sister's case, but all the other cases in the box. Like he just grabbed whatever he could, probably just trying to cover his tracks. That fat fella couldn't even fit between the shelves. He knocked down a box full of old papers, spilled them all over the floor. By the way, we haven't seen Clyde for a couple days now. Apparently he got what he wanted and he's preparing his appeal. That's all we got. Now we need more on this investigation. Please, no more fucking calls. The man has pushed the teacher. Oh, this is harassment. The man has pushed the teacher back into the chalkboard and is reaching up her skirt. The girl is trying to push him away with one hand and is reaching for her pointer with the other. And the teacher her pointer. What? Hey, here's that pointer you want. Use the shacker.
540 complete.
The cop struck the criminal between his legs with a shocker and incapacitated him. When he recovered, he immediately repented of his behavior. I've always been like this. I can't control myself. When I see a teacher, I just lose my head. My dick stands up like a steel rod.
Okay.
Fender caught. Hey, here's your pointer. Lock Mustard gets, let's give him a point and do strength. He can now be a battering ram. And he can blows with the baton stun criminals much more. Good. Ari Aronovich. I don't know what Ari's gonna be for me. But we'll give him some speed. He looks like a little guy. Let him return, and I think we're done for the day. Jesus. Alright, Aronovich, Mustard, and Flower Pots are going to need to take tomorrow off, but that leaves me with a lazy fox. Tomorrow's going to be rough. We gotta hire another dude. Springer doesn't look that great. Williams looks good. Los Hitchka. We're good on supplies. We'll just hoard our tabs. Hey, I hear you want your pointer. Here you go. Let the teacher whack the shit out of him instead. Tomorrow's shift gonna be rough. Mustard, Flower Pots, Ronovich need to take a break. Birch is good. Rosencrantz never shows up, but we gotta try. Ooh, look who's good to go. Musica. Take Belmont Meriden. I'm not gonna work every day. You need to. Right, Spurlock, you're gone. Straight murked.
So, you want to talk?
Yeah, well, before I... Well, thanks for helping me this morning with Chip. Sometimes he just... Anyway, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. It's very serious. I mean it. It's serious. As far as I understand, yesterday you had some kind of altercation with Charlie Fletcher. Dr. Kanahan called me and... Well, Fletcher's going to be okay in a couple of days. It was nothing serious. But I don't want this happening again, all right?
I can't promise you that.
I don't understand.
I said that I can't promise you that nothing like that'll happen again.
Listen, Jack, I don't like Fletcher either.
It's not Fletcher. I will treat my subordinates as I see fit. That's what I mean.
But Jack, there are boundaries. I, as the sheriff, I draw those boundaries, okay? I respect your experience, I do, and I just want to say there are rules that must be respected, and I believe that these rules are an integral part. You know, I believe we understood each other, and there won't be any more problems, right?
Why am I here?
I'm sorry?
Why am I here?
Well, because I asked you to come and talk, and I...
No, not here in your office, but in general. Here. What am I doing here? Why am I here, Lily?
Because you got into a difficult situation, and now...
I'm helping you steer the department. Look, I could run. I might go to jail, but I'm here. Why am I here, Lily?
We could call it a mutually beneficial deal because...
Why, Lily? It's a simple question, and the answer is also simple. Why am I here?
Jack, I don't know what you...
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? Some bearded old man with fake documents strikes up a conversation with you, and suddenly he's...
Jack, please, you know how much this...
becoming the sheriff's right hand. Actually doing all the work of the sheriff. How does that happen, Lily? Come on, tell me.
Jack, I'm begging you.
The answer is already in your head. I just want you to say it, Lily. Say it out loud. Why am I here?
I'm begging you.
Say it.
Let's just...
Why am I here?
Because I'm a shit cop, right? I'm a shit cop. I can't do anything. Shit cop, shit cop, shit cop. Without you here to help, it would be the end. You wanted me to say that. Is that what you wanted? Are you satisfied now?
I'm very satisfied, Lily.
Shit. We're back. And it's only getting colder. Who called off? Muradyan did not come into work today.
What a bastard.
Climsy. Stomach trouble runs in my family. It doesn't bother me more than once a year, but it feels like today is the day. I have the right medicine, but I never got to get out of bed for the next 12 hours, or I could suffer complications, okay? No. Every cop has his own opinion about you and your methods. Your more dedicated employees won't refuse to work overtime, and will even help you with off-the-books assignments, but you can't expect much of anything from cops who don't like you. Art Climsy has lost all respect for you. Mr. Nash, Laney's much better. Hold on. Thanks for keeping him in your thoughts. He didn't go to the doctor. We decided he was just anxious because tomorrow's our long-awaited concert. I'm going to rehearse today until I can't feel my fingers. Wish me luck. Oh, what the fuck? Look at Climsy. I do not have the staffing to do investigations. Mr. Nash, I'm a freelance photographer for the Sharpwood Police, as well as a part-time sniper. And I'll tell you straight out, I like being a sniper much more than photographing some bastards at weddings and child's performances. Anyway, Miss Reed said that now I will work in your team. I'm glad to be finally home. I went down to Freeburg to buy some lenses at Atticus's photography studio, and my pickup truck starter broke down. I had to spend a few days in the city. I can't stand it. Always seems to stink like rotten oranges. Anyhow, I'm at your disposal. I'm ready to shoot some people.
Okay.
Mr. Nash, I commune with the spirits and can see invisible things and hear soundless things. I draw from the tears of the earth and gaze into their reflection in a wooden bowl created long ago by forest spirits from a long extinct giant tree. And we're not talking about some ordinary, well... Oh no, I draw this water from a secret source deep in the forest, so secret that even the animals and birds have never heard of it. Only the spirits that quench their thirst there. Many of my unique abilities will aid you in investigations, which, I see it now, are gnawing at your troubled soul. I'm at your disposal if you agree to pay for my gifts. I'll give you 400. I got the money. I see darkness. No. Hold on. I see the light. No, the bottom of the lake. No, the ocean. I hear the singing of silent stars. I feel the moisture of fire. I see a criminal. He's grinning. No, he's crying. No, he's laughing. He disappeared. Now I hear the whisper of the spirits. I can't make anything out just now. I hear you. They know all about this scoundrel. They say to look for the one with the two-faced heart. The top is covered with soft grass. Below is a dark stone bottom. Phew, that's all. I was happy to help. You didn't!
518 in progress.
Destruction of property. Clumsy. Go. What are you doing? I'm not going anywhere without backup. Take Belmont. What a crime in this tiny town.
Right?
534 in progress.
Child abuse. Get a sniper on that shit. Oh wait, hold on. The grandmother found her grandson masturbating and threatening to castrate him with a sickle.
Jesus.
Rosencrantz, Birch. Just send the sniper. Send the sniper on everything. That just leaves Musica. An old lady, enraged at the bank's slow pace of service, is shaking her cane menacingly. Don't have enough time left on this earth to spend hours in the devil's bank. Remind the woman that she's not the only customer. Drag the old woman out by force. Let's go, lady. I don't have time for this either. Don't stop on my account. This is great. I'm too old to be patient, explains the woman. Just don't want to die someday waiting in a line. Has the cashier to serve the old woman out of turn. Point your revolver at the woman. How about you die right now? Forcibly.
Complete.
Offender escaped. The old woman hands a bunch of receipts to the cashier. The cashier works on them for a very long time. The cop watching her grows bored and distracted, fails to notice the old lady slipping out the back door. That crafty old broad. How about the other grandma that seems to be having issues?
515 in progress.
Got a carjacking. Musica. Damn it. We need someone to clear up. There we go. Musica Belmont. An elderly woman with a sickle is standing under a tree beneath a flimsy branch which is supporting a teenager. The old woman screams, "Terry, get down. If we don't do it right now, Bovos will enslave your mind and then I'll have to cut off your head." Watch. One of the options is just watch. Lady, he's just a boy. You're acting like you're possessed by pyros. Because what you're doing is crazy. Sneak up behind the old woman. The old woman noticed the cop sneaking up, points her something at him. Don't you dare interfere. I'm saving my grandson from the lustful clutches of the forest spirit. The old woman refused to listen to the cop and lunged at him with the sickle.
534.
Cop managed to overpower and arrest the criminal with the sickle. The boy is no longer in danger. Civilian unharmed, offender caught. Good shit, Rosencrantz. When you do show up to work, you're damn fine. Rosencrantz earned the jumper perk. Policeman could climb over a high wall or fence. Donna Ferry. Mr. Nash, today I turned out to be an unwitting witness to a horrible crime where innocent lives were hanging in the balance. It's a pleasure seeing cops working under your leadership. Everybody always said that the cops here just hang around polishing their badges, but after what I saw today, I have no doubt that true professionals work at your department. Not anymore. I have 4 children myself, and I just die if something happens to my bunnies. Thank you for your work. I really want to thank you in some way. I work as a cleaner, and I could at least straighten up the stage for you. I won't mess with anyone or touch anyone's things. I'll just polish everything up so you won't even recognize the place. Just point me the bucket and some water. Okay. Sure. I did leave boxes out, though. The convertible flew out of the auto repair shop and crossed the road. Mechanic folds down the car's roof and turns on the music. What?
$5.15 complete.
It got away. Hijacker floors the gas, rams a patrol car, pulled away at high speed. Cops. Oh shit. Musica's infirmed. The cop who's behind the wheel suffers a mild concussion. Son of a bitch! Injured cops go to the hospital under the supervision of Dr. Canyon. If a cop is killed on a mission, it's on you. But if a cop dies in the hospital, Lily will send you a replacement. After all, it's because the doctors couldn't save him. Wow. Pull through for me, Mikola. Mikola was injured and has to spend 1 day in the hospital. God damn it, I like music.
536 in progress.
Animal abuse. Woman reports seeing a young guy being mean to a dog and is threatening it with a stick. This will not fly.
Negatory.
Great, an armed robbery rolls out. Some calls are so complex that they require full tactical operation during which you are able to be directing your subordinates on scene. If a tactical call comes up with all your cops are busy, it's better to wait for them to return. You have until the end of the day to deal with the situation. Okay, so we got time.
$5.51 in progress.
False alarm. The guy wasn't being mean to the dog, but playing with it. The dog happily fetched its master's stick, casually licked the cop's palm.
Oh.
Oh, damn it. We had to do it before 1 a.m. hit. And it was a false alarm. We missed a damn armed robbery where Duvall could have come and play. That hurts me. I'm sorry, Clemsy. I'm sorry. He's just looking at me all angry now. Why do you need a bag on your head for abdominal troubles? Oof. Ooh. Oh, my game crashed.
Oh.
No, that might have actually worked out in our favor. Restart the day. Restart the day. Clemsy, we can be buddies again. Fuck off. This is my shit. Auto assign. You mean to tell me Clemsy doesn't have issues today? Okay. Fuck your investigations. Back at it. We're here again. And Meridian pulled in today. Fuck you, Helga.
518 in progress.
There's probably a woman lost her temper while standing in line. Oh, we're getting that elderly bitch this time. We're getting you this time.
$534 in progress.
Child abuse once more. Drag the lady out by force. We're doing it.
518 complete.
Got her. Cop drags the old woman out of the bank. She tries to escape but quickly calms down. Get fucked. Leaves Musica and Belmont till they get back to the Whole station. I'm saving my money. Fuck that forest spirit bitch.
515 in progress.
Oh, here's the carjacking. Let's try not to hospitalize Clemsy this time. Alright, we gotta sneak up behind the old woman.
.534 complete.
Oh, she actually complied with us on the surrender this time.
.515 complete.
Fender dead. Patrol car plows into the side of the convertible. The thief is thrown on the asphalt and breaks his neck. Oh my god. What's worse is the offender dying is better. Like, they like that. They're like, oh yeah, he's dead.
536 in progress.
There's our armed robbery.
.551 in progress.
We'll do it ice style. We'll send everyone we got. That's something else I wanted to say. I think we should do like something about the amount of cops that respond to an incident. Just near a crime scene, grab a few onlookers, get some helpful information. Choose 3 items to take with you on the tactical mission. We got some peaches, some spices, some marijuana, and a cassette player. Cops arrived at the crime scene. Time to plan. Gideon Maxwell, an electrician, Linda Rivers, a retiree, and Jeremiah Cash, the bum. I was digging through a garbage can, but I was frightened by some goons with guns. Gideon Maxwell. There were 6 of them. One guy stayed outside watching the back. At first I thought I was just having a smoke in the parking lot, but then I saw he was holding a gun and all started making sense. What did the bum got for the paprika? Nothing? Goons were all busy in the post office warehouse, but now they're searching the office. You don't want to go in through the front, instead come in through the warehouse. They'll crap themselves. Ambush that big-nosed shithead that chased me away. He's near the monument. See if you can fix his nose for him. Tell your pigs they don't need to bother me anymore. Trash cans are my jurisdiction from now on. So coming through the warehouse. How about the Linda Rivers? The main thing I want to say, you can't trust the postman. He always says the packages are lost or delayed, but I see the mail truck coming through every Monday. Blizzard Ice, he's always there. I think he's lying about the delivery so he can have time to look through them and pawn off any of the valuables he finds. This isn't helping. I haven't gotten a letter for a long time, but Mrs. Hubbard's from the next street over says the postman took some gold earrings that her oldest daughter sent for her anniversary. And you know what? I'm so glad about the peaches that I want to share with you the family recipe for my special pie. Just give it to your wife at home and she'll know just what to do. Linda, you suck ass. Alright, Rosencrantz. Cop can carry a wounded ally or valuable cargo like he's dragging a weightless feather. Nice. You need your battering ram. Forced surrender might be good. Lucky shot. If the policeman misses, he fires off another shot quickly with a slightly lowered accuracy. Cop spends 2 actions for 1 more accurate shot. How you doing?
Good. You?
I'm doing. About to do our first tactics.
How was your interview?
Went well.
Glad to hear. When do you hear back from him?
1 to 2 weeks.
Not bad. Well, keep your fingers crossed for you.
Let's see what we got here. Thank you.
Roger. We have visual.
Oh, got one.
Flying skill.
Also saw Jurassic World today.
How was it?
Oh, so jelly.
I've never bawled so hard at a Jurassic movie before, so it was very good. Yeah, no, I bawled like a baby though. But it did leave it open that there's probably going to be another one, so it should be good.
Good.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it.
Roger.
Yeah.
I'm trying to convince Cameron there's this deal we can get for $40 a month for the both of us. We can see 3 movies a week for free.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. That's like really.
I'm trying to convince him. I told him I'm gonna try and get it with some birthday money, if I get some cash. So, because he's been freaking out all day with bills. Because my tags are mucho expired. So we gotta pay that, and then we have to come up with car insurance and car payment. So
all the fun stuff.
yeah, it was a very stressful morning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're just gonna surround this guy. Why would I shoot him right now? It's the suspect's turn to be unconscious. I don't want to shoot him. I want to arrest him. Do we not have cuffs?
You can't just like handcuff or like tase him, anything?
That's what I'm looking for.
You have to shoot him?
I don't know.
Maybe just... Well, it says neutralize all suspects, so maybe there's another suspect you have to find and get unconscious.
Roger.
There it is.
Get on the ground.
We needed to spend an action point to do it, I guess.
Ah. It'd be kind of lame if the only option they gave you was to execute the dude.
Finish? The offender will die from a knife wound or shot from a pistol. I don't need to put him down, Jesus.
That's the only option it wants you to do. This is neutralize, not murder.
Roger.
Can a brother get a beanbag, please?
Jesus, man. Alright, stack up over there, dude.
Roger. We have visual.
Oh, shit.
580. Roger. Roger. We have visual. Roger.
We got no taser, so we're gonna just keep him on front scout.
Roger.
Oh shit. We're gonna need to sack tap this guy.
Roger.
Get bucked.
On the ground.
Other one down. Got another one on us. For fuck's sake, I don't want to put the guy down. My entire menu screen is just like, shoot him? No. Come on in. Just go over here. Oh shit, they're moving. We've kept it nice and sneaky for now.
You have a turn limit on the.
I'm not seeing
turn
a
limit
turn
on
limit. Not seeing one. Boosh.
Roger.
that guy up. No, I don't want you to arrest anyone. Uh-oh. Had to put him down.
Get on the ground. Roger.
Just stay in a safe spot. If your only option is to shoot him, I'm not interested.
On the ground.
Not good.
590. Roger.
Should have just knifed him.
Roger.
Oh shit. It went tits up, man. It went tits up. It was victory, but we lost one. Oh, we lost fucking Clemsy. Literally give you anything, dude.
In progress.
Oh, there goes all the bottle caps you're gonna earn. Lovely. Funeral for Art Climsey. Organize a ceremony for $100 or let the morgue sort it out. We get a ceremony for Climsey. $100 for the ceremony, not too shabby.
Right? It's cheap as hell.
God damn it, we bomb rushed that guy. Literally, if I just knifed him instead of attempted to arrest him, Climsey would be alive, god damn it. It was a false alarm! Why do bad things happen to good people, god damn it? Fuck! Oh, 30, 40, 46 bottle caps. And I lost none.
At one point, this trash can table looked like a hemorrhoids cushion.
Alright, we got someone named McParrot. New in town. Alt F4 says Seawolf. Alright, Mustard's good. Rosencrantz still good. We're bringing out the winners. Muradian is looking better. Birch, Rosencrantz, you earned the day off. God damn it!
Thank you again for your time, Mr. Kogan. And thanks for your patience. Next Thursday we'll have another meeting, by which time I will have some new questions for you. If you remember something new before our next meeting, not just about Jack Boyd, but about your work in the police department as a whole, then just let me know. If you change your work schedule, let me know. If you need to leave Freeburg for some reason...
Hey,
well,
Jiff, I'm doing alright. About to end the stream on this day.
Don't look at me, Mr. Kogan. I don't want to be here any more than you do. If it was up to me, neither one of us
Thank you
would
again,
have
Mr. Kogan.
You guys are still
you are
down
free
to
to go.
chat. I'm probably gonna have a cigar and think on my time here.
Oh, absolutely.
Sure.
Take it easy on these people, Lana. They don't have to.
I'm just doing my job, Wilton. It's your job too, remember? Please invite Miss Emma Weinstein in.
Emma Weinstein? Again? What is this already, her sixth?
Just the fourth.
And you're hoping to learn something new. As far as I recall, she just keeps saying the same thing.
I will definitely learn something new, Wilton. Even if she keeps saying the same thing. Even the fact that she always repeats all the answers word for word. That's already very important information just by itself.
Well, yes, for you. Because the whole world around you is very important information.
Good morning, Miss Weinstein. I'll ask you some questions, some of them new, others I've already asked you during previous interviews. But I hope that you'll be kind enough to...
You can ask me any questions, Miss Berman. I'll answer you. For the second time, the 5th, the 10th, as long as it takes. You know that.
Then let's not waste any time.
This game is good.
Yes.
How many years have you been Jack Boyd's secretary? For as long as he was police chief. From his first day on duty to his last, I'm sure you can find all the dates in your records. How do you describe the nature of your work? I did everything a personal assistant should do. I handled everything so that Mr. Boyd could concentrate on his work. Calls, meetings, schedules, coffee, paperwork, nothing special. Did Mr. Boyd ever ask you to do anything illegal? I'm not a lawyer. Or never. Jack Boyd guarded the law and didn't break it. You know anything about his goal to earn $500,000 before he retired? No. You know of any case when Jack Boyd may have contacted or represented Freeburg's criminal underworld? I don't know. Have you had any contact with him since he was placed on federal wanted list? That would be illegal. You think Jack Boyd is guilty for the crimes he's been accused of? What does it matter what I think? We have information that you visited Jack Boyd's children at least 3 times the past 6 months. Can you say anything in your defense? I defend myself for that. I'm just trying to help them. Or bring them food, that's all. The court decided to listen to your phone calls and read your correspondence during the course of this investigation. How do you feel about that? Who would like it? Thank you. And it's November 26th. Aronovich didn't come into work today. Belmont drank too much, can't hold it together. Penkin is here. Penkin is actually here. And he's got a rep or a professionalism of 10.
Damn.
So he wasn't even worth waiting for. Mr. Nash, today's a funeral for our Clemsy. I want to go honor the memory of a good cop. Could you let me go for a couple hours? Yeah. That's doable. I'm still working with a solid force. I got to enter there though. Let me find it. Stand by. Okay, good. Alright, well that was part 1 of This Is the Police 2. I'm liking it so far. Bodhi, what'd you think?
I like it, dude. Like, good enough. I'm probably gonna end up buying it.
Yeah, it's an inexpensive game that tells a great story. I'm just talking about the first one right now. The new things. Let's talk pros and cons before we go. Pros, that new tactics system, that turn-based combat was not even in the first one. So that much, and they did it in a way that was fair and cool. We lost art, which was totally unfair, not cool, but you know what I mean. That's all new. The small town vibe, I'm kind of digging it. With the cruisers and the way everything is, the attitude. The story's good so far. Let's talk about a con. I don't know if this is going to change, but in the first one you had a record player. And every day before you started work, you could choose a different song or record you wanted to play. It was cool. Like, that much was cool. I enjoyed that. We can't do that. It just turns to a radio and we have some music. And hopefully that'll change in the future, but that's literally my only con. My only other one would probably be crashed once on us. But it hadn't crashed since, so Third con, we lost art. That stank a bit. That's it. That's part 1. Take it easy. We'll see you later. Maybe we'll do part 2 tomorrow. It all depends, really. It all depends. Thursday night, we're going to play We Happy Few. And I'm going to work on getting us another giveaway at some point. So take it easy. Have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let those bed bugs bite. Have a very good night.
Night, Craig Stream.
Night, guys and gals.